ドジャースの大谷翔平が1番 DH でスタメン出場しました。結果は2打数ノーヒットで5試合連続安打とはなりませんでしたが、2つの四球と1つの盗塁を記録しています。第3打席は2対2の同点で迎えた5回ツーアウト3塁の場面。ここでは申告敬遠で出塁しました。そして続くテオスカー・ヘルナンデスがレフト線に二塁打を放ち、大谷は一塁から一気にホームへ滑り込んで得点を挙げました。第4打席では6対3とリードした7回ワンアウトの場面で前田健太投手と対戦しました。この打席ではバットを一度も振ることなくスリーボールからの四球を選び、すぐさま盗塁を決めます。その後フリーマンのタイムリーヒットでホームに戻ってきました。第3打席で大谷を敬遠し、続くテオスカーにタイムリーを打たれたことについてタイガースのヒンチ監督は後悔はしていませんでした。
大谷を歩かせてテオスカーと勝負したんです。この打線に対してはどんな選択をしても厳しい結果になるんですが、テオスカーの方がマシだったかって。翔平以外ならね、彼は世界最高の選手だから
と語っていました。また
テオスカーには狙い通りゴロを打たせたつもりだったんだけど、あとちょっとの差でした
とも振り返っていて、その後も
翔平とは絶対に勝負しない
と言い切っていました。ちなみに現地の放送ではこの申告敬遠からの得点シーンがモーメント・オブ・ザ・ゲーム、今日のハイライトに選ばれていて、大谷の存在が相手チームにどれほどの影響を与えているかしっかりと解説されていました。この模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Hi, John. Yeah, it's been an exciting few days, whether it was the team in Tokyo, the opening day ceremony, the ring ceremony last night. But if you know anything about this group of guys, they are always back to business. And today it was just that. It was actually about Shohei Ohtani, who threw his first bullpen in 25 days. For Shohei, before the team left for Tokyo, the organization made it clear that they were going to slow down his pitching progression so that he could focus on his offensive and hitting side of the game. A mental reset, and just for him to go into the season strong. Well, he's picked back up his progression. Dave Roberts talked about just the plan for him today and what he expected to see from his bullpen.
It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a while. I mean, I think that you start with the natural progression of a bullpen, and you've got to kind of then mix in different pitches to then face hitters again. So it's a startup again. So I don't have a timeline. I don't think anyone does. But I think once he starts facing hitters and he does the 2-3 up downs, then you can start penciling some things out. But right now, it's just more of just monitoring right now.
How much do you think you need him to pitch? Would you be happy with him just as a DH?
We're still a very good club with him as a DH, obviously. We still want him to pitch. He wants to pitch. And I do think that he can handle it. He's done it in the past. I think the question is, how much do we need him right now? And I think we've answered that. His health is paramount, most important. I don't feel there'll be a drop-off as far as performance. Knowing that he's done it before, performed offensively while pitching. I think the only thing is just trying to figure out, will there be some baked-in off days, which I just haven't really put a lot of thought into that at this point yet.
So earlier in the day today, Clayton Kershaw actually threw his bullpen before he got on the mound to face hitters. So Shohei Ohtani's bullpen wasn't until a little bit later this afternoon, actually during the Tigers' batting practice. So for Shohei, I was told that he threw about 20 pitches, all fastball. He seemed to mix in about 8 two-seamers. Everyone says that it went well. Like Dave Roberts had shared in that sound, his progression is still going to take some time till we see him back on the big league mound facing hitters. But what we do know is that he's not going to go on a rehab assignment. He is going to find a way to make sure that he's continuing his build-up, bringing in hitters for him to face so that he is available as the DH in the games at the same time, guys.
The reigning league MVP about to start doing double duty once again. Kirsten, thank you very much. Roki Sasaki will be pitching here for the very first time. With more, let's head inside the stadium, check in once again with Kirsten Watson with the latest on Roki making his Dodger Stadium debut. Hi there, Kirsten.
All right, John, well, we got the privilege of seeing him make his Major League debut back in Tokyo in the Tokyo Dome. And look, he was honest as well as Shohei Ohtani, playing in that Tokyo Dome in front of their home fans. It was a bit nerve-wracking. We did see that the velocity was up. That's something that it's been a point of emphasis for him, especially this spring and this offseason coming into Major League Baseball. But today, it's going to be a different experience, a different level of excitement, because this is going to be, as you mentioned, his home stadium debut here at Dodger Stadium. Dave Roberts said he talked about just what the expectations are for Roki and what he hopes to see from him today.
My expectation is him to go out there, and I expect a better performance than he had in Tokyo. I think there's going to be some nerves still, understandably so. It's a formidable lineup, you know. These guys can hit a fastball. They take good at bats, but I just think that he's going to go out there and give us a chance to win. I think it was a combo of nerves, a combo of he didn't have feel for his split that particular night. So, you know, I don't know if it was, you know, being in the Tokyo Dome with the new baseball. I'm just not sure, but he's here, had a chance to kind of throw sides. His last side, when we were in Anaheim in the Freeway Series, he was here, and Mark Pryor said it was his best pen that he's seen him throw. I'm still trying to learn him and giving him that leash to kind of find his way a little bit, and I think I speak for the pitching coaches as well. You know, I do think that there were times where there was an overthrow in there, which losing, that's kind of when a pitcher loses the ball arm side, it's a little bit of coming out of your delivery, a little overthrow. So, honestly, for me, I just want the ball commanded. I want the fastball commanded. And, you know, if it's 96, 97, 98, whatever it is, if it's commanded, I just think the split will play up even better. So whatever that number is, I'm not going to be gun watching, really. And if he can do that, he's going to be successful. And also to then reach back for more if he needs it.
Like Dave Roberts was saying, for Roki Sasaki, the plan for him is if he can just have that fastball command, he can have control of this one. That's what was lacking for him in Tokyo in that Major League debut of his. As much as he was able to get through 3 innings, and there was a lot of traffic, but he limited the damage, only giving up 1 run. The walks is what got to him. So if he can be in the zone tonight, just have a little bit more of that fastball command, then he can have more control of the rest of his stuff. And I do believe, hopefully, he can be just as efficient as we've been seeing from him, because when the stuff is sharp, it is very, very good, guys.
It's going to be a season of firsts for Roki Sasaki. Another one tonight, the first time pitching here at Dodger Stadium. Kirsten, thank you very much.
That's a good job by Reese Olson to induce the weak ground ball, but it does put the go-ahead run in scoring position for Miguel Rojas.
Yeah, and Cole Keith takes the only play to first base. Doesn't even think about trying to get in lane to try to get the lead runner at second base. Just says, nope, I'm going to make the safe play and get that out at first.
It's a contact hitter at the plate. He'll be aggressive on the first pitch, especially with runner in scoring position. Fouled on the third base line.
And you wonder if Brant Herter getting loose there just for
one guy.
Yeah, lurking in that on-deck circle.
I think that's a pretty decent bet. Olson has retired Ohtani twice tonight. Strikeout swinging in a soft fly ball to left. A.J. Hinch hasn't come out yet. Oh, intentional walk.
Designated hitter. Shohei Ohtani is being intentionally walked.
So Ohtani just gets introduced, the crowd cheers, and now they're going to realize, oh, wait a minute. He's not going to swing the bat. A.J. Hinch has gone through entire seasons without walking a batter intentionally. Not going to let Ohtani have a chance to swing the bat.
That's like the utmost respect right there, because you're right. I mean, that's one of the things. I mean, you're not going to see him sacrifice bunt very often or intentionally walk somebody.
Teoscar Hernandez, first pitch, slider, middle of the plate. Good hitters count for Teoscar Hernandez. 2-1. Fair ball down the third baseline. Ohtani's going to be waved around third, and he will score as the ball dies in shallow left field. 2-out, 2-run double for Teoscar Hernandez, and the Dodgers take a 2-run lead in the fifth.
AJ, go back to the fifth when the Dodgers took the lead and kind of didn't look back. You chose to walk Shohei Ohtani and then Teoscar Hernandez, kind of a pick-your-poison situation with this lineup. But what made you like that matchup better?
Anything but Shohei. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the best player in the world. So, you know, with Reese against Teoscar, we thought we could get the ball on the ground, which we did. A foot or two away from it going our way, and we feel pretty good about it. But there's no way Shohei gets that at bat in my eyes. And I have no idea how it would have gone the other way, but he's not going to get it.
And with 2 outs, Conforto owes over at third. Shohei intentionally walked.
Thank you very much.
Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, how many times have we seen this movie with this team?
That's the move.
It's the
Absolutely,
move.
but you know it's going to fire up the next hitter.
And it does. Teo is fair and down the line. That is going to score 2 as Shohei Jiraiya's giddy up.
Look, Shohei, chin in the pocket, excellent speed. But how many times did we see it last year? Teoscar Hernandez coming up clutch when we need it most. Outstanding job keeping it fair. Rocket down the left field line. 2-run double, Teoscar Hernandez.
Tommy Tanks, 3 home runs on the season. Teoscar Hernandez. And Shohei swipes his first stolen base.
First of, I'm not going to say it.
How many would you like to see?
Shohei
pitching this year?
Maybe 15, 20.
Listen, it's not a matter of stolen bases, it's smart stolen bases. Yes. That's what I like to see.
Yes.
And Freddie Freeman's good night continues. He pulls that one to right field. That's going to knock in Shohei Ohtani.
It's amazing what these guys do, especially with runners on. Anything in the middle of the plate, they are ready to hammer it. Freddie does just that.
Jerry Carl's Jr. moment of the game. It's pick your poison time for A.J. Hinch. He's going to walk Shohei intentionally to get to Teoscar.
Yeah, you got to walk the MVP, Shohei, because that's the move, little righty on righty. But remember, Teoscar Hernandez, we saw it last season, clutch when we needed it most here. 2-run double. Shohei scoring from first on the extra base hit on his giddy-up, and Teoscar Hernandez. You know who I am.
Doesn't matter if it's the right play, Nomer. As a hitter, you take that personally. I don't care if Babe Ruth's getting walked or Barry Bonds getting walked intentionally for you.
Each and every time you take it personal and you listen, your thought is I'm going to make them pay, and that's what he did.
You know what he did? He mentioned Babe Ruth first because he played against Babe Ruth. I noticed that. You're that old, yes.
As for Shohei Ohtani, Nomar, 59 stolen bases last year. Got his first of 2025.
Well, he just was like, man, I missed that 60, so let me just get that one right now. He went out there, got a great jump, got himself in scoring position. You know, he's a threat. I'll tell you, when you continue to just do that, and listen, I don't expect him or need him to do 50 this year. We know he's about to get on the mound, but at the same time, when the other teams, when that's in the back of their mind, it helps the guy at the plate.
I love the fact that, remember, while he was sliding, he put the hand down and he got it up.